A sequel nobody asked for.
Sequel nobody asked for now on Fox. Check your local listings.
Awesome, guys. Today we are going to be consuming 3 cases of White Castle.
Three of
Trace.
Trace to them.
Trace
this is Justin, you know him. This is Kyle, you know him. You don't know this guy. Let's let this guy introduce himself.
I'm Dusty D. I'm here because I have 2 very distinct stories about White Castle, which is 2 more stories about White Castle than anybody should have.
I have none.
I have none. This is the first time I've had White Castle in a long time.
I want to say I've always seen the White Castle and I go, hey, there's White Castle. And then I just don't go there.
That's an appropriate response. That is an appropriate response. That is what most people should do. I see White Castle and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be scared.
Our goal with this is we got 3 cases. Each case had 16 White Castles. So in front you can see 48 White Castles. We're gonna
White Castles.
We're gonna.
You can't see 48 of them because the camera you can only see like maybe
here,
12.
Here we go. This is the full entree. Here, we'll pretend like you're holding them. That'll be beautiful.
This is the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. We got a couple surprises. We got a couple White Castle things. We got some castle things.
We got some castle things. That's the thing. White Castle. How many interesting facts are there about White Castle? Not that many.
You'd be surprised, actually.
I mean, I brought in some just regular castle facts because why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I love castles.
So how do we want to christen this off? Do we want to all take our first bite at the same time?
Let's do that, and then I'd say Dusty D could start off with some stories.
Oh,
right.
Because I've heard part of them. I haven't heard that many.
I'm gonna take my first bite.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the White Castle mascot. I don't know what it is.
Oh God. This is
gonna be like a weird mukbang ASMR
basically
version of podcast.
They won't hear that.
Let me get really close.
Mind. They're gonna hear all
this. Is the NSFW portion.
Great.
There you go. That's a little treat for you. Save that for later.
All
right. So, do you want the story that you've heard part of first, or
here's the thing? We knew we needed you on. When you started telling a story, and I instantly went, save it for the podcast.
Wait. He did. We were at work, and I started telling this, and he's like, stop. Save it.
We got to get good material for your viewing pleasure.
Go for it.
All right, let me set that down for
We'll continue eating while you...
So this was several years ago. I was single at the time, right? And I had a couple other friends that were also single at the time. Okay. And it was Valentine's Day. And we were like, we're disillusioned with all of the romance in the air. And we want to be as far away from anything Valentine's Day related as possible. And we assumed...
Wait, really quick, Kyle. Where would you think that would be? What are the most...
if you're going to choose the least romantic place to go, something so far disconnected from Valentine's Day, what would you think of?
A gas station?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Which isn't far off from a White Castle. It's not.
Because then what we're alluding to is you thought White Castle was that place, didn't you?
We did. We very much thought White Castle would be the perfect place to not see any couples, to not see anything Valentine's Day related. We were wrong. We were so wrong. So the closest White Castle for us was a 40-minute drive out to Kenosha. And we get there and all we can see from the outside is just this pink glow coming out of the windows. Right? And we're like, well, they probably just decorated, whatever, it's Valentine's Eve, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We go in and immediately at the door, they have taken one of their garbage cans, turned it around and wrapped it in red paper to make a little hostess booth. And
classy.
Yeah. And we see this and we're like, that's weird. And all of a sudden we are approached by this very like short African American gentleman that is all in a like bright red tuxedo, like full tuxedo, about as red as this tablecloth here. Complete.
This is someone I would hang out with on the weekend.
Do you think his tuxedo was white and it was just stained with ketchup all over?
That'd be amazing, but no, it was so he approached us and he asked us if we had a reservation at White Castle. A reservation. So obviously we did not because
it's White Castle.
It's White Castle.
You see the size of these burgers? You need a reservation for these?
Right here. We needed a reservation for this.
I feel like White Castle is trying to be like the light version of burgers. They're like, it's not as bad for you. They're smaller, they're tinier, but you eat just as many that would equal a normal burger.
Well, and also they have no semblance to actual food.
Oh, trust me, I know. I'm eating them currently. That's crazy.
So, like, how does this end up?
Okay, trust me, there's still so much more to this story.
See, this is where I stopped it. I said,
this is where he's like, stop.
There's a man dressed in a full red outfit.
He asked us if we have a reservation. We say no. And he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can go ahead and go to the register to order. And I'm like, was there a different option? So we go up there, and as we walk in, we see there are rose petals scattered across the floor on the way up to the register. They've turned off the overhead music, and there's like a little like standalone like speaker in the corner playing like the smoothest like baby making R&B music in the world. No, it's like real smooth R&B.
God, that must have made the White Castle shit that much more intimate.
Yeah. Anyways, so we order like normal people at the register and sit down. And at the tables, they have like little like menus, like fancy menus that you'd find at like a fancy restaurant, but with White Castle stuff on.
Who gave them the the money to do this?
I don't know. Apparently it's a thing at not Starbucks. God, I've been working too much. Apparently it's a thing at White Castle. So we think that this is like the end of this experience, right? We're just gonna sit down and eat. No, like a moment later, this like middle-aged couple comes in, and the same thing. The guy asks if they have a reservation, and they do. This middle-aged white couple has a reservation on Valentine's Day for White Castle.
I could see you like rationalizing at the time, like, okay, maybe they're just like joking.
I am full into the Twilight Zone at this moment.
It's like an episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, it's so surreal. So he goes to seat them, and the wife says, could we sit over there? We sat there last year. This is the second year in a row that they have gone to White Castle for Valentine's Day.
I think the manager did this out of pocket. I think
apparently, like, if not all of them, most White Castles have reservations for Valentine's Day. It's like a thing. I looked it up afterwards. It's a thing.
Weird marketing thing, honestly.
And so he's like, sure, whatever, because how many other reservations can they possibly have?
Probably a lot.
So they sit down. Another couple comes in that has a reservation for White Castle on Valentine's Day. 2 couples while we're there. And they get seated next to the original first couple. And the wife from the first couple leans over to the second couple, is like, is this your guys' first time? Yeah, it's our second year at White Castle.
I don't know the point of any of this. Because, like, if there was a deal, maybe. Was there a deal?
No.
That's the part that gets me. It's like, would you like to share a slider for 2?
So it's just
like Lady in the Tramp style.
Can we eat one Lady in the Tramp style?
If you want to, I'm not against it.
So here's my thing.
It gets down to that.
What was the benefit of having a reservation? Like, did they go full out? Did they have people be like, come to the table, be like, what would you like to order? For today?
the same guy that acted as host also took their order at the table, delivered it to the table. It was like a full on like sit down restaurant, but at
I
a
know
White
you said
Castle.
other White Castles probably do this, but what this feels like is like the second in charge guy was just like, the manager was like, hey, you do whatever you want for the night. I'm going to have off. I've got actual plans with my significant other for Valentine's Day. You just do whatever you like with the store, and I'll come back tomorrow. It'll all be cleaned up. It'll have never have happened. And I think somebody went a little crazy with it. And that's what I like to think in my mind. But I know the truth.
But you're wrong.
I know.
This is like a nationwide, like Starbucks does this. So
Oh,
yeah.
God.
That is my first distinct keep saying Starbucks.
White Castle.
White
It's my
Castle.
first distinct White Castle story.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you have a second one, too.
Oh, let's wait.
Yeah, that one's less exciting than the first one, admittedly, but I still have a second distinct White Castle story.
All right.
Here, let's lighten up the mood.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go here. We've got a BuzzFeed quiz.
BuzzFeed quiz? Is it about White Castle?
No,
It's not. Okay. Just
right here. Everyone has a cheese that perfectly describes their personality. Design a castle to reveal yours.
All right.
We're gonna have Dustin do it because he's the guest.
We gotta take a note for this. Our producer Amy, we didn't corroborate with her. She didn't get the fucking cheese sliders.
Yeah, we didn't. No cheese.
No cheese.
This is drier than nothing I can say on.
I gotta ask, how many are you guys at so far?
I haven't been counting.
I think
You've
I'm
been
only
talking
at,
a lot.
Yeah, I've been talking.
So I'm gonna do some more talking. He'll have time to catch up.
Yep. By the way, it's an amazing apartment, guys. I can't I've never been in an apartment where so much surface area is covered in cashmere.
Oh yeah, and there's little gold accents everywhere.
Even the shower, that just seems very expensive and difficult to maintain.
You have no idea.
It's the price we pay to live in such luxury.
And here we are, guys.
That barista pay be
Right
hidden
here.
different.
Pick a castle.
Pick a castle. Okay.
And the audience will see all these castles as well.
All right.
Got this one. Got that one here.
Oh my god,
That
there's
one looks
so
like
many
the
options.
Disney castle.
There's so I like the cliffside one.
This one?
Yeah.
Me too.
dark-
That looks like a bitch to maintain.
It looks like
Yeah,
dark and brooding,
absolutely.
like Batman would live in this
It looks like it would be very drafty too, which is a great aesthetic for a castle.
Well, there we go. Where's your castle located?
Oh man.
The Scottish Highlands.
Does the United States have any castles, like actual castles?
I think White Castle's got about 400 locations.
Austria or Germany, the Amazon rainforest, Russia or Ukraine, France or Italy, China or Japan, Croatia or Romania.
I kind of like how the United States is its own category, and then it's just like, some other countries, just put two of them together.
Someone who made this was not thinking.
I'm kind of basic as hell and want to pick Scottish Highlands because I've always wanted to go to Scotland.
Sure.
But I think I'm actually gonna pick Romania.
Okay.
Because a cliffside castle in Romania, that just sounds like a great aesthetic.
Oh yeah, and you just tell people that, they instantly will be.
Right, they'll be so impressed.
They'll be scared of you.
They'll be like,
Mhm.
"Is that really a country?"
They'll think you're like Dracula.
With the
or
way
something.
that the American school system is, they'll be like, "Is that a real country?" How do you protect your castle? This is a strange question.
Yeah.
It's guarded by 1,000 knights.
I've been taking off of
Either
this
one.
train. I'm
Either
gonna take
one.
off this one just to even it out.
Oh, there we go. A massive curtain wall.
What's a curtain wall?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
like an actual wall just that's a curtain?
Is it like the thing like that's on like theater stages before
I'm
like
gonna assume so,
Maybe.
and I don't know why. Yeah, it's got to be
A
because look at the
magical
next one.
barrier.
protected by a stinky moat?
Specifically a stinky one.
I like.
I don't protect my castle. Everyone is welcome, and I don't have enemies.
Well, it's definitely not that one. I have a lot of enemies.
Got a lot of enemies.
A dragon is guarding it by lasers and other 21st century technology. by a well-constructed drawbridge.
There's not an option, and it's kind of sad because it's at the cliffside. There's not an option to just like kick people off the cliff, like fucking.
Well, here's the thing: if you have a well-constructed drawbridge, is it also assumed that you also have a moat? Like,
Yeah.
why would you need a drawbridge if you didn't have a moat?
Yeah, that just
Unless
kinda,
it's just like an empty pit with knives.
I guess that's
I
possible.
thought of that before.
I think I'm gonna go with the moat.
yeah,
the stinky moat.
I'm gonna pick it because the fact
I'm
that
gonna
you have
do
to-
a stinky moat that specifically smells like these burgers.
It's just a moat filled with.
Man, I just got more to eat.
Yeah.
Quick story time.
Okay.
In like second grade, we had to do kind of like a role play thing where we were all different parts of a castle or like different members in a castle. The hierarchy from top to bottom, king all the way down to the measliest of peasants.
My dumbass mind thought you guys were actually like
I'm a moat.
doing parts of a castle. Like you were like, I'm the one that's holding the princess captive.
No,
Justin, you were the wench, weren't you?
close. So, I was the taster. Are either of you familiar on what the taster?
Poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, like the cupbearer, like
Yeah,
you taste the
I would
food
taste
and
food
wine.
to make sure that no one was trying to poison the king.
To my understanding of history, those people lived like pretty solid lives. It's just, they had a very high risk to
There was
the
a
benefit ratio.
And no, that was me. And by the end of the supper that we had like a mock supper.
Mhm.
I died on like fried chicken or something because we all got to bring in something. And I was like, I'm dying on that chicken. I'm going to try everything but the chicken. And I'll eat the chicken last. Hit the hay. I had a good life.
What if like nobody even actually like poisoned the chicken, but you just died of like salmonella poisoning?
It could have happened. But my thought process was I could keep all the chicken to myself. No one would want to eat it because it was poisoned. But I was dead.
Oh.
So I didn't think it all the way through.
You-
And it was fake. So I just lied on the floor for like the next 30 minutes while everyone else ate the chicken. No problem.
They just left you on the
Can
floor.
you imagine if it was like little baby Justin just like laying dead? He's like trying to sneak bites of fucking chicken.
And
I love
another
it.
thing for that same unit in class, I basically just watched my dad make a castle for me because we like had to all make our own castle. And it was spray painted. It had speckles of stuff. He threw sand on the side, had like sand on the bottom. It was like amazing. A second grader obviously did not make it. Like
When I was a kid, I was in Boy Scouts, and my dad and I built like a little mini like catapult. It was like that big.
Oh, there we go.
It was pretty sweet.
When I was in like my 5th grade science project thing, whatever, because I had like a science fair. I was like, what can we do? We made a fucking artillery gun out of a Pringles container.
I
It
love
was like a tennis ball launcher or something. And they're like, why can't you demonstrate yours? I'm like, I have to go outside. I can only do it
Yeah.
once.
I can only blow my load one time, Miss Parcel.
Miss Parcel.
I don't know.
All right, let's
phrasing.
let's keep going. Pick an additional room.
At additional room, a large library, stables, music room, potions room, cinema or dungeon, a rose garden, a buttery. Is that what that's called?
I guess so.
Am I saying it right? Is
Yeah.
it pronounced buttery?
How else
Or
would you pronounce it?
Butery? I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
Buttery?
Let's call it a buttery. You pick.
Hmm.
Large library, stables, music room.
I'm not
potion
really into like horses, but like there's a part of me that wants to say stables just so
room.
I
That
can
and horse meat.
Which is, are we eating that right now?
Well, no, just so I could constantly be like, "Oh, stable boy."
I'd probably be stuck doing that. So yeah. Are you going with stables?
No, I'm not going with stable room. Let's go with the dungeon. I feel like every good castle needs a dungeon.
I honestly,
that can benefit you way more than a dungeon. Like,
yeah, I honestly thought you would have one cinema room so you could watch like have your own room dedicated to like shitty Sylvester Stallone movies.
Pick a great hall. Man, we get in depth. On Pimp Your Castle, we get in depth.
A
here.
great hall. Okay, I
You got
like
this thing.
I like the dark one so far. It's very brooding, which I feel fits the aesthetic so
I
far.
love this because at the end it's gonna be like mozzarella cheese.
Oh no!
What
I
did you
accidentally picked one.
do?
I accidentally picked one. Maybe
No,
I
you
can pick
don't.
another.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did, but I can
Did you?
I can pick a different one. Did
Oh,
you want
okay.
this original?
Yeah, let's go with the dark and
There
brooding
we go.
one.
And finally, pick a
Flower.
flower.
for your garden. Well, definitely not freaking roses.
Yeah, that's
Basic
cliche.
as hell.
That's cliche.
Roses, you
Not
suck.
really into lilies. Let's. Tulips is a solid choice. It would be so fun. It's super dark and brooding cliffside castle in Romania, and then there's just tulips everywhere.
Hey, this may be dark, but we treat our petunias well.
Sunflowers, hellebores, is that
Yeah, delphiniums.
delphiniums? Let's go with
Peonies.
The penis?
the peonies. You gotta groom your peonies, man. You know,
Your Parmesan! Your Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
You must be an excellent chef.
I'm
You're the
not.
life of the party. And you mix
No,
well with every type of group.
that's kind of true.
You're probably a true entrepreneur.
No.
And you love spending time outdoors.
What does that have to do with Parmesan cheese?
I don't know. That
When have you ever seen cheese invest in stocks?
also they have it paired with pomegranate, which is an interesting choice. Parmesan and pomegranate. That
It just they get a P word with another P word.
that doesn't
Pepperoni would be
sound
up
good
next.
to me. I mean, mate, like I generally do like fruit and cheese pairings, but Parmesan and pomegranate. It's weird.
All right. How many would you guys estimate you've eaten so far? I know you haven't been taking
I haven't
count.
been taking count.
I would.
Right now, this
Yeah.
tray is at this.
This is all of them, right? There's
Mhm.
not like some
There's
hidden
no-
stash,
there's
and
no
there's there was how
I
many? 48.
wasn't supposed to hide
Oh,
something
God.
from you guys.
Oh no, he's.
I would be very disappointed
Yeah.
if you just pulled out another tray of White Castle
I think we could do
sliders.
it, but
I'd be very sad. I would guess 6, 7, maybe 8. I don't know.
yeah, probably somewhere around there. Maybe
All right.
like 12.
Didn't you say there was 48?
There's 48 here. I know I had 10. I have been counting.
I think I'm close.
Good
to
for you, Kyle.
I'm close to you, Kyle. I know.
Way to use that noggin.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to take a chance?
What does that mean?
Editor, put the numbers on the screen. Just kidding. This is live, so.
I
That's
have
not gonna happen.
I have in this White Castle box
Oh wow.
a series of mystery condiments. We're gonna play trivia.
Oh, amazing.
How this is gonna work is I'm going to call upon one of you. You must answer the multiple choice fact.
Okay.
If you answer it wrong, you have to stick your hand in here and choose one of the condiments to put on your next White Castle.
Put on your next White Castle.
I'm excited for this because these are very dry.
But
They're
here's the
incredibly
thing.
dry.
From what I know, is that not all of them are beautiful condiments.
Some
They're
of
not
them,
the
some of them
standard
pair
burger.
well with an excellent
Here's
White
the
Castle
thing.
slider with grilled onions. We're getting that White Castle sponsorship. We're milking that money dry. Some of them do not pair well.
We could not milk anything out of these burgers. They are bone dry. Sorry, White Castle, but we don't want your money.
Here's the thing: is I have an unhealthy love and appreciation for White Castle,
Okay.
but I will say like part of the White Castle experience is their like brown Dusseldorf mustard.
Ooh. Do we
It's-
have any in there?
Is there any in there?
Not brown Dusseldorf.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that would have slapped. Next time.
Yeah,
Next time we
next
eat a
time.
bunch of White Castle.
All right.
sliders.
So I'm gonna call on Justin first.
That's me,
All right.
Justy
So,
J.
Justy J.
so at some point in White Castle's history, they put out a newsletter.
Okay.
What was this newsletter called? A, the hot hamburger. B, the cheesy cheeseburger. Or C, the crazy chicken.
See, I thought it would be some play on slider because I just felt like that.
Did you
would
say
make
what
sense.
year it was?
I did not get a year.
Okay.
What year? What?
It.
Don't help me. Don't
yeah.
help
All right.
me.
I'll give it to you.
Can you go through them quickly again? Just like
The hot hamburger,
okay.
the cheesy cheeseburger, or the crazy chicken.
So they have chicken there, but I don't know when they got the
I
chicken.
feel like hot hamburger is too obvious. I feel
Yeah.
like I just heard the camera click. Is that a thing?
It does
Yeah.
that,
Okay, cool.
When it gets scared. I'm gonna go with the crazy chicken.
My friend, you are going to have to pick a condiment. It is the hot hamburger.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that just felt too obvious.
That's why I picked the crazy chicken. It was the most out of left field.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't look.
Reach in.
Oh my god! I pulled a ketchup.
You got one of the normal ones.
Lucky bastard.
If I know the ratio in
Actually,
there, which
not all
I
that
do,
lucky. I hate ketchup.
so ketchup doesn't belong on a freaking burger. I'm just telling you. all
Ketchup
out there.
doesn't belong on anything. It's a garbage condiment.
I like it on fries. That'll be my only thing. Taters.
Here's the thing. Why would you bother with ketchup when you could just have barbecue sauce?
No, that's not for me. I get where you're coming from. I'll put barbecue sauce on maybe like an onion ring or something.
Put barbecue sauce on onion rings?
Do you know how many like burgers come with onion rings and barbecue
I
sauce on it?
suppose that's
mustard-
true.
Yeah.
You got a point there.
Maybe
I'll concede the point.
The ketchup
Burger,
does not help though.
Burger King,
No.
if you're good somewhere,
This is not-
onion ring on a burger, zesty sauce.
I'm willing to like
That's
if any of you want to try it, ketchup.
No.
Yeah.
I hate ketchup.
I'd see that's the thing too. I hate ketchup on burgers. The only time I've ever eaten it and been okay with it is fries, and I will eat it on a meatloaf, which is a
No.
rare occasion. Rare.
I don't even like ketchup on my meatloaf. I think it's gross.
All right, Dustin,
I get
So,
we got a fact. The founder of White Castle, whose name is Billy Ingram,
mhm.
was so devoted to the fact that eating burgers was healthy that he funded scientific research to prove to people. The most famous one of these studies is a University of Minnesota study.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
It was a University of Minnesota student, a medical student, I might add,
garbage. This ketchup is garbage.
who ate nothing but White Castle burgers for how many weeks straight?
Oh God.
Only that?
Only White
How
Castle.
much protein's in a burger?
That's
what I want to know.
Shit.
Nutrition.
Is it per
Uh,
burger or is it per two burgers?
13 grams of protein for 2 sandwiches.
So 7.5 grams of protein. That's
That's-
actually more
that's more
protein
than you
than I
think.
expected.
That's more than you'd think, but only eating that's scary.
Let's dissect one of these bad boys real
Okay.
quick. Like
That's scary.
like
Here,
this.
I'll open a new one too.
Like this meat. Like you can't even really separate it from the bun.
Here, I'll even.
Like there's not much substance to them.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Justin,
get that close-up
Justin's showing up the
That
close
money shot.
How many weeks did this med student eat White Castle for? Supposedly, we got A, 6 weeks. B, 9 weeks.
Oh God.
C, 13 weeks. Or D, 20 weeks.
All of those sound horrible.
Yeah.
I want to pick 6 weeks just because I feel bad for the poor guy, but
Are you sticking with 6 weeks?
what were the options again?
6, 9, 13, or 20 weeks?
Well, if it's like a legit scientific study, I feel like you need like a big like sample size and like a lot of information. So I feel bad for the guy, but I'm gonna go with 20.
Pick a condiment. The answer was 13 weeks. Now, keep in mind, the study was a little
13.
dubious.
That guy was all over unlucky. All right. Oh God, I hate this.
Yeah, I would too. First.
This is kind of uneventful, Kyle.
No,
There
there's
were only 2 ketchup packets in the whole thing, right?
Oh God.
there is a third one.
Oh,
in
there's
here.
a third. Okay.
There's basically like 3 more normal condiments in here, and the rest are not normal.
I don't
You
know
guys
how
are just really lucky.
Thank God.
All right.
I guess I gotta do one then.
So, it is your turn, Mr. Justin.
I'm-
We are all familiar with the movie Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah,
They went
All
there.
right.
it's a great movie.
Neil Patrick Harris was.
Neil Patrick Harris was in that one. Yes. This boosted White Castle's popularity, of course. On the 15th anniversary of this movie, White Castle promoted to give people who ordered
Oh,
White
they actually
Castle
gave him a deal.
White Castle White Castle would give out this many sliders as part of their overall promotion. How that worked is you put in a code and you would get a free 10 stack of sliders. How many sliders did they give out overall? So this is for the entire corporation. You put in a code, you get a free 10 stack. How many overall?
2.6 million.
A, 1 million. B, 3 million. C,
You're already wrong, Justin.
C,
Pick
10
out of
million.
it.
Or D, 20 million.
I'm gonna go with 3 because it was the closest to my 2.6.
It was only 1 million.
Yeah, no one goes to White Castle. They can literally say, "Hey, it's free," and nationally only 1 million people will come and get it.
You're absolutely right. The ketchup does not help this. at all.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate ketchup so much.
What did I get? Fire sauce from Taco Bell, and it says "Take me home."
I'm jealous right now.
Honestly, yeah, the
I would have
ketchup
way
made it
preferred
worse.
that over ketchup.
I have to figure out if the fire sauce works with this.
Oh, you're about to know.
Um,
I also showed a close up of these White Castle burgers. It's scary. It's scary on camera. Like,
it's horrifying.
Yeah, we are going to have to call our plumber something fierce in a little bit. How does it taste?
You gotta call that fancy, like, special plumber for all the
the
cashmere.
bidet. The bidet shoots from all angles.
I've genuinely considered buying a bidet.
I've only heard good things.
Yeah, I've only heard good
I've
things.
heard you become a changed man.
Yeah, I hear it's a great
The
experience.
fire sauce is like better ketchup.
Well, that's a
It's
glowing
literally-
endorsement. Taco Bell put that on your sauce packets.
Is
Yeah.
better than ketchup on a White Castle burger.
All right.
That's
Dustin.
cross.
I don't want to do this.
It's
Okay.
White Castle has what they call the Craver Hall of Fame.
Why?
These are
I
fake-
actually heard about this, so I'm hopeful that I'll get this right.
All right. These are people who are famous in the lore of White Castle. As
Yeah.
it were. In 2017, who became an honorary member of the White Castle Craver
It's
Hall of
Leonardo.
Fame?
I think I know this actually.
All right.
Let me hear the options.
A. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wait, really?
It's
Are you
not-
fucking with me?
No, I'm giving out the choices.
Oh my god, I just guessed that.
It's not him.
Still.
It's not him.
B. Toby Maguire.
No.
C. Andrew Garfield. Or D. Stan Lee.
Oh man, I don't know this actually. When I was looking up various White Castle facts, and I saw a person that was in there, but I don't know. It wasn't any of those people. So it was any one of the. It was you said.
Hey, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Leonardo DiCaprio,
Tobey Maguire,
Maguire.
Andrew Garfield, or Stan Lee.
I mean, I want to give it to Stan the Man because he's great. But I'm gonna say Leo.
It was Stan the Man.
Dang it! I always go with your gut. Always go with your gut.
We will be going with our gut very soon after we're done with this.
I don't
All right.
like the feeling of that
I
one.
could feel it in my gut.
Is it okay if I squish him around?
You take as much time as you need, good sir. I got like 2 or 3 more questions.
This feels vaguely too thick. I don't. This
That might be a
packet
good
is
thing.
the smallest. I don't know if that's a good thing. Mustard! Ah, yeah!
All
I
right.
love mustard.
There's a couple in here that if you get,
Awesome.
I will be scared for you.
Oh.
Awesome.
All right.
This is becoming like roulette at this
Yeah.
point.
I love
Like-
Russian roulette.
I don't.
All right, Justin. So
We're gonna
Dustin-
run out of burgers.
Yeah, good. That's the goal. That's the goal.
with
To
Dustin,
run out of burgers before Kyle gets done with this game.
Yeah.
with
I
Dustin's
would love
romantic story,
Oh, yeah.
you might not come as a shock to you that that couples have actually gotten married at White Castle.
What the fuck
That's
is wrong
cool.
with you people? What is wrong with you?
All right,
Mm.
how many couples have been married at White Castle in total?
I
As
would
according
say-
to this article, I have A, more than 20, B, more than 40,
I just love that this is a national chain and we're talking about in the tens, not in the thousands.
And I love that
C,
he puts
more-
them in ascending order. And so
C, more than 75, or D, more than 100.
right away when he says more than 20, I'm already shocked that it's going to be more than 20.
So here, let me use the law of averages. Would any of you here get married in a White Castle?
No. I'm stuck eating these fucking burgers right now. I'm good.
Here's the thing: is my fiance also genuinely loves White Castle,
Okay, we'll take that as a vote, or is it not a full?
and we've genuinely we also have a incredibly unhealthy love for Taco Bell, and we've genuinely talked about getting married in a Taco Bell.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that as a half.
Yeah,
I'll take that as a half.
Kind of as like a 0.45.
Yeah. Because then we got me saying, no, I'm not getting married at White Castle. We'll take 1 out of 6 would be that ratio. So 1 out of 6 people, I'm going to say more than 100 people. Oh my God. It was only 20, wasn't it?
It's more than 75.
Oh God. So it's in between 75 and 100.
That's insane.
Please don't be weird.
Like
Diablo sauce from Taco Bell. Okay.
There's a couple. I think I got 2 more questions, but I kind of want to see one of you guys get the scary ones.
Oh God. These aren't the scary ones?
I was gonna say you should have hit up a Chinese restaurant. I mean, maybe he did.
Little
We
did
don't
you
know what the
know,
other ones
maybe
are.
there is.
I feel like there should be a honey packet in there or something.
There's something in here.
There's something.
Oh,
in
someone
there.
just fell
now
out.
there's not. That one
So
doesn't
you're
count
gonna.
anymore.
So here's the thing.
Oh
guys.
wait, shit. That's just a little ketchup. I don't want to.
All right.
Look at this. We
finished
of the
one
platters.
tray, and we only got 5 left on the other
And
one.
I have to put Diablo sauce on one of them.
5
I guess.
left. All right.
There
How
we go.
many more of these do you have so we can serve the rest of the burgers
Yeah.
for the questions?
Are these all the burgers?
Yes.
Okay.
These are all of them. We're almost done.
Yeah. Thank God. Diablo.
All right.
Trying this Diablo, guys.
All right. No,
I was going
Justin
to
just
buy
went.
it.
It's Dustin.
I was going to buy us a giant thing of Tums specifically for this, and I forgot.
Great.
All right, Dustin.
Yo.
Hold on. Justin might have an opinion here.
Diablo sauce has a distinct flavor that accents tacos,
I don't like the Diablo sauce.
but it's not necessarily hot. It just the flavor of it does not go well with the White Castle. Fire, you were okay. Diablo, maybe a little too much.
You know what was weird about the mustard is that like I said, I'm so used to the brown mustard on it that the yellow mustard really threw me off for some reason. Like I like yellow mustard and it was just weird.
Next time, brown
All right.
mustard.
Yeah.
So I just want to point out to you guys and to our audience, I have 4 sauces left in here.
And there's 4 burgers. This
One
is
of them is a normal sauce. One of them is similar to the sauces that have been out in that it's another Taco Bell sauce.
Go.
2 of these sauces are absolutely scary.
I really miss Taco Bell's green verde sauce.
All right.
I say we throw the trivia out the window. We just do 4 frickin' random ass sauces on these.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Here, what we'll do is we'll put all of them. We'll put a sauce on each one.
Okay.
I'll slide it on the table and kind of mix them
Yep.
around so we don't know. Here, I'll even look away while you sauce them up,
Okay.
and then I'll mix them around, and then we just do this.
Okay. There we go.
Russian roulette.
All right.
So you can state what the sauce is.
Yeah, you don't have to look.
just-
You don't have to look away if you don't want to. But first one,
I'm
no-
gonna
normal
stare
sauce.
longingly into
Normal
Justin's
sauce.
eyes.
we
normal
got
sauce.
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue. Okay.
Not the worst.
Yeah.
Specifically,
that.
specifically from Hardee's. So I don't know how old that is.
Barbecue sauce from Hardee's.
Second one, keeping with the Taco Bell theme, we're going on an adventure. It's mild sauce.
Okay, it's mild.
How did you get a barbecue sauce from Hardee's?
I wish I could tell. I don't remember.
Where's the closest Hardee's to here?
Probably like a solid.
I think it's like Racine or something.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
miles and miles.
Yeah.
It's light years away.
The third one, specifically, Kikkoman branded. You said we had to go off to the Chinese
Yeah,
Chinese restaurant
Get some
before.
soy sauce.
We're getting soy sauce on
Here's the
here.
thing: is that I actually don't think soy sauce will be that bad.
No, it's just salty.
Yeah,
Salty
I think
with
it'll add a little saltiness to it. And
That is not the scariest sauce.
I'll be here
All right.
stating, I like some salty meat.
That's what she said. Oh,
Okay.
right. And now the fourth
That's what I
one,
said.
arguably the scariest one. We went spicy.
Okay.
We went salty.
Yes, we did.
How about we go a little on the sweeter side?
Okay.
is it honey?
This is McDonald's branded strawberry preserves.
Oh, delicious!
And
Look at that
nutritious.
come
It
out.
just looks like other ketchup.
Delicious.
It looks like ketchup from another dimension.
All right, I'm gonna put the buns back
love
on.
Honestly, hope
Okay,
I
Kyle, you mix them, and then he'll mix them again.
I hope I get the strawberry, to be honest.
All right.
No, you know what we'll do? You mix them, and then Dustin will pick who gets what. We won't even need to. Pick
I don't know.
Here we go.
I don't know what it
good.
is. I have lost track.
Okay.
Normally I'm good at these, but now that I'm the one mixing
What do
them,
we do with the fourth one?
That's what we'll figure it out from there. We'll
Okay.
do like
We'll
we'll do something to figure it out.
all right,
we'll
all
let-
mixed up.
We'll let fate decide.
Yep. Okay, so which one's Kyle getting?
All right. I'm going to try not to observe too much about them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kind of
Well,
rattle off. We're going to go Kyle, Justin,
Okay.
me.
Okay,
All right.
here we go.
All the sauce should be in the middle.
Okay. We're gonna taste it. We have to eat
Cheers.
the whole thing. There we go.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
I don't know yet. Is that bad? I don't know yet.
So I think mine's the strawberry one.
I bet I got barbecue then.
I think I got soy sauce. It just kind of tastes a little extra salty.
Yeah, mine's strawberry. I
I
don't-
sure. I think I got strawberry.
Well, what
I think you got barbecue sauce.
Well, no, I got like the little like particles in here.
Let's.
shit. Mine looks like that too, though.
His is definitely the strawberry. That's got to be the strawberry.
The
Are you
mine's,
sure?
the mine's probably.
Let's
the-
just take a moment to discuss how hilarious it is that we can't tell the difference between barbecue and strawberry on a White Castle slider.
Mine's strawberry.
I think mine's.
Like-
I think mine's soy.
You think yours is soy? What is mine then?
This
I don't
kid-
even see any sauce on mine.
You got some. This game show is rigged. We don't know the fucking answer.
I know I got jelly because this reminds me of.
All right, did you mix them around on camera?
Yeah.
All right, go in the comments and tell us who has which. Because we don't know. I'm fair. Like, I don't see any sauce on mine, so I would
Yours has
assume
to be
I
the
have
soy.
to have the soy, and then it all got absorbed in. That's got to be. What was it? It was
Maybe that's
barbecue,
barbecue.
soy, strawberry, and what was the fourth one?
Taco Bell mild.
I feel like you got the mild.
All this time, I just don't know what Taco Bell mild tastes like. I guess.
I'm fairly confident. Well, who gets mild? You go fire sauce, you get nothing. I'm fairly confident that you got mild, he got strawberry, I got soy, and that this is the
barbecue.
barbecue.
The normal one.
Yeah.
I just love that Kyle cannot tell. Because I knew from the get-go mine was strawberry. And we went on an adventure where he's like, going up, then down, up, then down, up, then
Yeah,
down.
mine doesn't even really taste like soy sauce.
that's
It
gotta
just
be
tastes
soy.
slightly saltier.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got one more slider on here.
I
Do we want to christen this off? Figure out what to do with it while Dustin tells his last White Castle story.
Yeah, I'll figure out a way to distribute this.
All right. Let me finish my soy burger.
But otherwise, once we finish that one, we did it.
Three cases of White Castle.
White Castle. Glad to. Don't be a Justin, guys. Don't be a Justin.
Check out our T-shirt store. Don't be adjusted.
Coming soon. But for right now, Meat Slayer shirt.
Ass and weenie shirt.
Ass and F.
These are for real, your guys' shirts?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one too?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
This
I
is
love
a
it.
Meat Slayer.
Who designed it?
Some random guy we paid on the internet.
Shout out to Fiverr.
Look at this genuine reaction. Look at this genuine.
I love
reaction.
it. These
See?
are amazing.
You know,
like,
for being a good guest, we might have to check and see if we got any back. We might get set up Dustin with one of those.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I knew his was because
Yeah.
it has the title, but
Yeah.
like the Meat Slayer.
So Meat Slayer, I'm the Meat Slayer. That is my.
How long have you guys had these shirts?
They've been in stock for a while. We are selling by the millions. Okay, maybe not the millions. But
By
I
the
just want to comment on the condition that yours is
so
in. Like,
I
what's
might have
going on
washed
here?
mine with a Sharpie.
What created the holes?
I wear it to the gym.
Justin's pectoral muscles.
You're just bursting out of your Meat Slayer shirt.
No, I just get
Justin
sweaty and gross.
is the Meat Slayer.
I mean, yeah, that's
That's literally him right there.
Yeah, literally.
That is an
Literally,
exact.
the meathead. I got spatulas. This is an awesome shirt.
When Justin takes off his makeup at night, that is exactly what he looks like.
Which is funny because of the amount of gay men who said they're attracted to the hamburger.
It is true.
I mean, he's a good-looking dude.
All of my friends that are attracted to men, they go, "Hey, I check out the Meat Slayer," and I'm like, "He has a burger for a head," and they're just like, "I'd wear that." And I'm like, "Hey, I wear it all the time.
I see no problem with this.
Neither do I.
With this.
I wear this with pride. I have
Absolutely, as you should.
Sleeveless black version as well too.
I'm gonna have to look at y'all's store.
Oh, for sure. Hey,
find
there we go.
Find something good.
Oh yeah, I told the artist to kind of just go crazy. Like I gave him like two or three things. I was like, "Give me a burger, give me a jacked man, give me some spatulas," and that was
great. I love it. That's so good.
Oh yeah, and with I think we need to do like a rock paper scissors.
Well, let him tell us the White Castle
Yeah, the second story isn't as long, and it's not really as exciting as the Valentine's Day one.
Yeah,
probably should have switched the order, but that's okay. The other one, I keep wanting to like look at the screen rather than the camera.
Oh, I hear you.
The other story is that for my, I want to say 21st or 22nd birthday, I went to White Castle, and if you didn't know, you can buy a Crave crate, which is 100 sliders.
So that's actually when we talked about this. We were originally going to do the Crave crate, and then we learned it was 100 sliders and almost $100.
100. Yeah, it's like after tax, it's like $90.
Yeah, and where's the closest one? Like 40 minutes away?
Yeah, it's like in Kenosha. Yeah, it was pretty far.
So basically, how we live in our bougie apartment is we don't spend $90 on White Castle.
Yeah, that would cut far too much into the cashmere.
That's the bidet money.
Fund. It's like I said, it's really expensive to upkeep cashmere in the shower. Anyways, so I went on my birthday. I invited a whole bunch of people to come to White Castle on my birthday and eat 100 sliders with me.
As one does.
As one does. That's right. And so we show up and order 100 sliders. I didn't know that that's like more of like a catering thing they do. They want you to kind of order that ahead of time and then take it like off
You're the
premises.
Guy showing up to a McDonald's, say, and ordering 120 chicken nuggets.
Well, like they're just little sliders.
Who would know anything about doing that?
I don't know.
I didn't think 100 sliders would be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like in hindsight, I kind of feel terrible because you should be nice to customer service people.
Well, I assume you were nice to them.
Yeah, we were.
You were like, put it in the bag.
But no, like
maybe dress like this.
I fully intended to eat all 100 sliders there in the store, and the lady was like, just so you know, like we usually like prefer people to like take these like home, like not like just come in randomly and order
which is the customer service polite way of saying you're gross. Get out.
Yeah, pretty much. So like 5 or 6 of my friends show up for my birthday, but here's the thing: is that like only 1 or 2 of them wanted to eat White Castle sliders. The other were just there for my birthday. I'm like,
wait. You had people who actually wanted to be there, not for free food, but actually.
I know. I had friends at the time. It's weird, right? Yeah, they just wanted to be there. They had no interest in eating White Castle burgers. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, this isn't a birthday party. I'm here on a mission. Like, I'm here to accomplish something, and that's eating 100 sliders. We did not get through all of 100.
No. How many do you think you got through?
At best, like I said, it was me and like 1 or 2 other people eating. We at best got through like maybe 20 or 30 of them.
So we did better.
We did better. Yeah, we did a lot better. Yeah.
Hey.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I would be.
I'm grossed out, but I mean that's proud in a different language.
Yeah,
I know you're proud.
It's a different kind of pride where you hate yourself after.
I'm pretty sure that's called depression.
Well,
let's not get into that.
But anyway, so yeah, we're just sitting there eating them, and yeah, we get through like maybe 20 or 30, and we're like, we just feel sick at this point, and we're just like, this isn't going to happen. We're not going to get through all 100. Let's cut it. Let's call it quits. We put the White Castle, the big box of like 70 to 80 White Castle sliders left, into my car. And then, like, at the time, me and my buddy had a tradition that whenever we'd eat White Castle, there's a Woodman's grocery store right there. We'd go walk around Woodman's and kind of walk off our White Castle a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That
to
makes
make
sense.
us feel slightly better about ourselves.
Are you going to do that today? Or are you just going to...
No, I'm not going to Woodman's. It's too far. But, yeah, so... we go walk around Woodman's. Now, my birthday is March 2nd, which in Wisconsin tends to be fairly cold.
Yes.
This March 2nd, however, was unseasonably warm.
Unseasonably
Warm.
Also reminds me of White Castle.
Sure does. So, after walking around Woodman's for a bit with these 70, 80 White Castle sliders just sitting in my car baking.
Well, that's the thing. You go into Woodman's not hungry, it's probably better than going in hungry. You're going to buy a
That's
bunch of
true.
shit that you don't need.
That's absolutely true. I never come out of Woodman's without so much stuff that I never intended on buying.
Yep.
ASNAF, the really Midwestern podcast right here.
Very Midwestern right
our
now.
one California viewer's like, what the fuck is Woodman's?
Yeah, Woodman's is great. They have everything. But yeah, so it had just been cooking in my car, and we get back, and I open the door, and like just this rancid White Castle smell just comes pouring out.
Just freaking ass blasting your nose.
Oh god, it was so assaulting. And we had to just like sit in that on the drive back home. And then I just like for the next few days, I carried around this box of White Castle that had just been like cooking in my car,
like a
trying.
Literally, I'm going down to business, folks.
Literally, and I would just like do whatever I can to like give these things away. Yeah. I got down to like maybe like 20 of them or so, and then I think I just threw the rest away.
I'm impressed you managed to get rid of 50 to 60.
I was too. I mean, that was with me like still like kind of eating them the next couple days because I have no shame.
Well, yeah.
I mean, neither do we. Look at what we just did.
There's clearly no shame in this room right now.
I'm just glad we're all aware of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's my second distinct White Castle.
The smell was what I was most curious about. Like your car would reek at least for a day or so.
See,
if you didn't treat it with something.
You mentioned that you wish you told that story first. I kind of liked how you told them because that one was definitely a more personal story where where the only lesson is I'm amazed you are fucking eating White Castle still.
Yeah, man. I really want to try it again with some like actually committed people. Stay tuned.
No, see, you're saying that we're having a hard time getting through 16 each.
Yeah,
I could keep going.
I don't want to.
No, that's the thing. I think Dustin D and I, we're in it to win it.
But like, I feel like we'd need at least one more person.
Yeah, I think we can do a 25 each.
Yeah, I think we could survive that.
And if somebody gets a little less than 25, I'm okay to jump in there.
Yeah, we'll rally around each other. We'll support each other. We'll get through it. So stay tuned on that.
Maybe we should try.
But we have to do it the authentic way with absolutely inconveniencing some poor.
I was gonna say we gotta
go to the White Castle.
Yeah, you gotta like go back to that White Castle that like while she's working, just so she can see you, and fear strikes her eyes, and it's just you bring your friends.
I wonder if like
round 2.
You think we could like set it up if we like contacted them ahead of time to like do the podcast in the store.
If they let us, we would.
That would be amazing.
I have no idea what it would take.
We could like interview customers. It would be so great.
That's Valentine's Day. That's the Valentine's Day episode.
What brings you into White Castle today?
Actually, well, the thing we could do is
I don't know why I'm saying we should do it at the White Castle. Like we're at the White Castle right now. We're in the parking lot.
I'm at the White Castle. I'll see you there, Holmes. Tiny ass hamburgers, tiny ass cheeseburgers.
Is that a thing? What is that?
I don't know. It's some it's
Or were
a
you just
fucking
riffing?
No, I was not riffing.
Okay.
Can we figure out what we're doing with this last White
Yes.
Castle?
I'd say we do rock, paper, scissors, a tournament.
Tournament, rock, paper, scissors.
Whoever
Is-
wins the most
I
has to
mean-
get it and eat it.
Okay.
Oh wait, we were talking about doing a Lady in the Tramp style, so maybe it
That's
should be
right.
me and you.
You know what? You're right.
Um,
You're right. However you want to do it.
Here, let's like split it down the middle, and then we'll like hook arms.
Okay.
All right, I
There we
cut,
go.
you pick.
I don't care. That one.
Okay, there we
Okay,
go. Ready?
all
Now
right.
we-
Ooh.
All right. This has been a sequel nobody asked for, where I would say there's nothing we won't do for
Barbecue?
money, but this costed us money, so there's
Barbecue.
nothing we won't do for any lack of dignity, I suppose.
Barbecue's an interesting choice. I don't necessarily hate it.
It's just weird.
I feel like if it was like a fresh slider from the store with some
Yeah.
barbecue sauce on it, I wouldn't mind.
I think if White Castle is smart, they'd focus their marketing more on like different kind of sauces.
Well, that's what this is the chicken nugget of the burger world. Why don't they? Why don't they?
Like I don't know how like their process goes. I know they like have a special way of cooking it. Fun fact,
I think they're
by the
more
way,
focused on like coming up with different kinds of sliders. Like they have
Which
like
blows my mind because
they have an impossible meat slider now.
which is
They have a
awesome.
chicken one. Yeah.
I think they should develop their toppings.
You know what's actually pretty solid is you like if you go into the store like an actual White
Mhm.
Castle, you can get them with jalapeno cheese. They're actually
I'd be okay with that.
it's pretty
Ooh.
good actually. Like
I would say I would go out and try that, but I think I am put off of White Castle.
Yeah, that's
A little
enough
bit.
White Castle
That's
for
why for
a hot minute.
next Valentine's Day. I'm saying we could get White Castle and find like the nearest park and just actually interview people as they walk by. I'm just saying it's
I love
definitely
it.
doable.
If it's gonna be on Valentine's Day, just imagine the couples that be around like, "What's your thoughts on White Castle?" And they're just like, "Get away from us."
If you let us interview you, we'll give you a free White Castle
yeah,
slider.
that's how. Hey, can you guys help us eat
If
the 100 White
yeah,
Castle burgers?
eat a couple White Castle sliders for free. Answer
Yep.
some questions,
Yep.
Go about your
Um,
day. You can be like,
and-
"What was with those weird three big guys?"
and you'll
Those are those weird three big guys. Oh,
you'll also be featured in the #1 podcast featuring White Castle.
yeah.
That's right. This has been a sequel nobody asked for, the dedicated White Castle podcast.
That's
Make
right.
sure to comment your favorite type of fast food in the comments because maybe, just maybe, we might try to do a challenge with it.
If you respond with Burger King, you're wrong.
Okay, and that's a hot take.
That's a hot take. Hotter than
Yeah.
Burger King's burgers.
And with that.